Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Thanks for stopping by. And we got season ticket baseball back on the table today as we continue this 1955 tournament. In the last video, you saw Detroit defeated Baltimore to take a 2-1 series lead in this best of five. Right here in Cincinnati, this is game three. We're in Cincinnati, and the Giants are up 2-0. So this could be an elimination game. Wow. We'll see what's going to happen there. We're going to get her started here today with Johnny Antonelli on the mound for the Giants. Yep, wrong team up the bat. Let's get the right team coming to bat here first. We have Joe Nuxall on the mound for Cincinnati. And Don Mueller coming to the plate. All right, here we go. And the game is underway. 4:02. 4:02. 4:02, and that's a ground out to second. 4-3. Okay, coming to the plate is El Dark. All right, El Dark, they're ready to go. They're here. We got 575, so we're going to be looking at the left fielder. Let's find out who their left fielder is today. Center field. Stan Piles. Piles, yeah. Stan Piles is their left fielder. We look at their card and we go 575, 575, and that's a fly out the center. Oh, left. I'm sorry, for 7 is left. Yep. Okay. So Dark is out of there. Monte Irvin getting a start today and for the Giants. As every team has to set at least one guy from the previous day. 459. And he is a lefty. Struck him out. So the Giants go down quietly in the first. 0-0-0. Okay, Johnny Antonelli is on the mound for the Giants. Leadoff hitter for the Reds is Johnny Temple, the second baseman. We got 5-2-7. We're looking at the catcher. Bobby Hoffman got the catching duties today. So on this one here, because it's not the primary, if the blue die is higher than the range, I believe that is, we're going to double check the rule on that. Okay, so Johnny Temple hustles down the first baseline and beats out an infield hit as the catcher was too slow coming out of there. Okay, here comes Roy McMillan to the plate, the shortstop. Reds want to get off the run in here. They do not want to be eliminated in front of their home runs. 645, so because they're at home, and that'll be a 650. We're looking up here on the Cincinnati chart, so you can see what I'm looking at. 650, and that's 4-6. So that's just going to be a fielder's choice. Out at second, he's on fielder's choice. Here comes Gus Bell, the center fielder, strolling up to the plate. 344. 344, and it's a fly out the left. And the big man, Ted Kluszewski, the cleanup hitter. Lots of power here. 134. 134 changes it to a 334. And we're going up here to 334, and that's a fly out the left also. So they had one hit, no runs, stranded one. As we move on to the top of the second. Nuxall back on the mound. And we'll say, hey, kid, Willie Mays leading off the second for the Giants. 6:46. 6:46. It's probably going to be a no. 6:46. And that's a ground out the first. We'll make it unassisted. Hank Thompson, third baseman with some power also. 218. 218 right here. This is a 643 DP, but it is not a DP, so it's just 6-3. And now Davey Williams, second baseman. 179. And there's a bloop single in the right. Buddy Lockman, first base, playing first base today. 375. And there's a fly out the left. Okay, one hit, no runs, and one stranded. And that is done for there. So we're going to be going to the bottom of the second. Before we get started, while the pitcher's walking out to the mound, the team's getting ready, get on there and hit that like button. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel and help us grow. I appreciate all the subscribers and all the help. Okay, here's Rocky Bridges leading off for the Reds here in the bottom of the second. 343. 243, and there's an infield hit. That's the second infield hit they've had this game already. Dan Piles. 672, so that'll be 677 because of the +5 at home. 677. 677, and that's a wild pitch. Oh, wait a minute. We're looking at the wrong line. 677. That's a base hit, and I think that runner's going to third. Yes, sir. There's a base hit when they got runners at first and third here with nobody out in the second. Reds wanting to jump out here. There's Jim Greengrass. Well, they're looking at the pitcher. 5-1-2, 5-1-2. That's a 1-6-3 double play. 1-6-3. So we're going to be going. That run is going to score though, and he's going to be out. And it's a 1-6-3 double play. And we're not going to issue no RBI on that. And here comes Smokey Burgess. Bases are empty, cleared right now, but one run is in. The Reds are up. 337. And it's a fly out to left. Oh, 337. That's another infield hit. Wow. That's the third one this game. What is going on with this Giants outfielder? And here's the pitcher, Joe Nuxall up to the plate. 456. Okay, and we'll be checking his I rating. His I rating. Where are we at here? He's a 4. So we're going to be going down here, and we're looking for 456. 456 right here, and that's a pop out to second. But they had 1, 2, 3 hits. Scored 1, stranded 1. And after 2, Cincinnati is up 1-0. Top of the third here. Nuxall feeling a little bit better because he thinks the guys are seeing the ball pretty well. His offense is seeing the ball pretty well. Here's Bobby Hoffman, the catcher for the Giants. Top of the third. 495. Oh, and some deep fly out the center. And here comes Antonelli to the plate. 198, and that's a bloop double down the line for the pitcher. Wow. Runner in scoring position, wanting to tie this game back up again. Here's Don Mueller. Don grounded out to second at first time. 6-14, 6-1-4, 6-1-4, and that's a pop out to second. Eldar. Antonelli says, "Come on, guys, I got out here. Don't strand me." Eldar, 625. That's not very good either, folks. 625, and that's a pop out to short. So they had one hit, no runs, and stranded one. We're going to the bottom of the third here. Cincinnati and Crosley Field. In the top of the order for the Reds. Okay. Okay, 685. It'll be with that +5. 685, and that's a base hit. That's Temple's second hit of the game. First one was an infield hit, but this one got into the left. Roy McMillan. Reds bound and determined not to lose this game. 456. Oh, and it's a 6-4-3 double play, and they turn it. The defense helps Antonelli out. And here comes Gus and Bell. Flew out the left in this first at bat. .524. We're checking that catcher again. And I believe that's going to be a hit. The catcher, his range is a 2. That's higher than that, so that is a base hit. Got through. There's Big Ted. Boy, they're Cincinnati racking up the hits every inning now. Brzezinski, 408. 408, and that's a ground ball to second, 4-3. 2 hits, no runs, 1 stranded. Going to the top of the fourth here. Both of these pitchers are 5 stamina guys. We'll talk about that when we get there. It's after they pitch the 5th inning. Here's Nuxall to the plate to face Monte Irvin. Monty struck out the first time up. It's the top of the 4th. 1-1-3. Well, struck him out again. Willie Mays. 547. We're looking at their second baseman, which is Johnny Temple. 547. 547, and that's a base hit into right. So Willie's on. Here comes Hank Thompson. $681, and that is a base hit, and that runner's going to third. Runners on the corners now with only 1 out. Giants trying to come back into it. Davey Williams. Davey singled his first time up. 325. 3-2-5. And there's an infield hit. Run scores. And he gets an RBI on that one. So the game is tied up here. And they still got 2 runners on with only 1 out. And here's Whitey Lockman. 369. That's a pop out to third. And the catcher, Hoffman. 682. 682. 682, and that is a base hit. That guy's going to score from second, I believe. We're going to check all of this. Base hit, it's a long single, runner in second and third score, and if guy in first goes to third. So the Giants have now taken the lead on this one. Here comes the pitcher, Antonelli, with 2 outs. Feeling a little bit better from what he's seeing right now. He doubled his last time up there. 425. So we're going to be looking at his I rating. Antonelli's I is, how come I never find it, is a 3. So we're going to be looking in this column right here. We're going 425. 425. That's a ground ball short. 6-3. The Giants are out of there, but they got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Scored twice, stranded 2. And they have the lead after going into the bottom of the 4th. 2-1. Nice game, good game here, folks. Antonelli back on the mound, feeling a little better. Rocky Bridges. Antonelli sit there, ask him, see if we can get these guys out for once without a bunch of hits. 181. 181, and he's hit by a pitch. Wow. These guys are getting on every way. Hit batsman. Second time he's been on, he scored his first time. There's Stan Plios, Stan's single, and 669, 674. 674, that's a base hit to center, and it's only one base, I believe. Yeah, runners going to second. So here they come again. Antonelli just can't get out of an inning without them threatening. Here's Jim Greengrass. Hit into a double play his last time up. He wants to do a little better this time. Oh, 620, 629. We're looking at the catcher. That's going to be, wait a minute. That's going to be an error, I believe. Let me check that. The Blues dies higher than his range number or fielding number. His fielding number is a catcher 7. So that's a 9. So that's an error. We'll double check. Okay, we're going to give the error to the catcher, and everybody goes up one base. Bases are loaded with no outs. E2. And here comes. What's going on here? Oh, I got the wrong. Put him in and picked up the wrong deck of cards. Here comes Smokey Burgess, the catcher. He singled his first time up. They're seeing an opportunity to get the lead back again. 121. 121 makes it a 321. We're going up here to 321. That's a fly out to right, and I think that guy is going to score. Runners on second and third, tag up. So we're going to have a sac fly. He's going to score. And he's going to third. So we got Warner's in the corners now with a tie game. Burgess gets an RBI. Runner 1 out, and the game is all tied up again. What a fun one this one. 461. So we're looking at his I rating again. And Nexel's I rating is a 4. Going here, 461 is a pop out to second. Same thing he did last time. And here comes the top of the order. Johnny Temple. Johnny has singled twice. 254. 254 versus a righty. That's a base hit and a run scores. Runners on second and third score, and the runner on first goes to second. So he's going to score. He's going to second. Temple with his third hit gets an RBI, and the Reds are back on top. Roy McMillan. .651 makes it a 656. It's probably an out. We're going to check here. 656. Yeah, it's a ground ball to third. Picks it up 5-3. But 1, 2, only 2 hits, but they scored twice. And they stranded 2. Yeah. So it is 3-2 now is the score. Going to the top of the 5th. Okay, we are in the 5th. After this inning, this guy will be eligible for fatigue stem, but it is not this inning yet. Okay, here's Don Mueller leading off the top of the fifth for the Giants. In the back, a silly back and forth game. 1-1-3. Struck him out. L. Dark 0 for 2 in the game. 6-21. We're looking at their catcher. Where are you, Rocky? Smokey. We look here. We go to 6-2-1. Struck him out. He framed that one beautiful. And Monte Irvin. 307. Struck him out. Wow. Struck out the side. He is feeling good now. We got a 0-0-0. We're going to the bottom of the fifth here. Antonelli back on the mound. Gus Bell at the plate. 478. And it's a long fly out to center. Here's Big Ted. He's 0 for 2. So I'd like to join in on this fun. 125. 125 makes it a 325. We go up here to 325. And we got an infield hit. Big Ted Klazuski. That must have been really slow down the line. Big Ted beats out an infield hit. Ted wasn't very, as you see the speed one, it wasn't very quick in his day. But they got to run around. There's Rocky Bridges. 401. 401, and he draws the walk. We got 2 runners on. Boy, these teams are getting the guys on. That's the 3rd time he's been on base. A single, a walk, and a hit batsman. And there's Stan Plias. 302. 302 struck him out. 2 down. Big strikeout right there. Here comes Jim Greengrass. Jim is 0 for 2. Got on last time. Error on the catcher. 144. 144. That's a ground ball to the pitcher. Picks it up. Throws it over to first. That's 3. They had 1 hit. Scored none. Stranded 2. Okay. Top of the 6th. Now these pitchers are subject to fatigue. Anytime a guy gets a walk or gets a hit, gets on, I mark down here. And then these become plus 10s to any powers things that they got going. Sometimes I just have, if they get to 3, I'm not going to let them stay in any longer than that. Here we go. Willie Mays, top of the 6th. What am I doing here, folks? What am I doing? Where is my pitcher? What did I do here? There he is. Joe Nuxall. Mason Mays, 348. 348, and there's a base hit. Willie beats that one out. They can just, these pitchers, and that's going to make plus 1 of those. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that closely. The bullpen is warming up for the Reds. Here's Davey Williams. No, Hank Thompson. I got the cards. Well, he goofed up, folks. There we go. Hank Thompson, the 3rd baseman. 431. 431 versus the lefty. Struck him out. Davey Williams. Davey's got 2 singles so far in the game. Can he keep the thing going? 228. 228. And that's a ground ball a second. And it's a 4-6-3 double play is what that is, folks. Holy, the defense helps up there. 4-6-3 DP. So the Giants are out of there in the 6th. And they got 1 hit, scored none, stranded none. Okay, bottom of the 6th. Antonelli's still out there. He's in the fatigue area now. And the pitcher is up. No, he's not. Smokey Burgess is up, the catcher. And the sixth here. 346. 346 is a fly out the left. Here's the pitcher, Nuxall. Well, he's hit popped out twice to the second baseman. Let's see if he can do anything else, he says. 322. 322. So now we're going to contact rating. His contact rating's a 3. So we're going here. 322 struck him out. And Johnny Temple. 229. 229. That's a ground ball to short. Got Temple out this time. Finally got him out. 6-3. Okay, that's a 0, 0, and 0. So we're going to the 7th in a 3-2 ball game, folks. Okay, the bullpen is active. Leading off in the 7th is going to be Whitey Lockman here in the 7th. There you can see him. Try to make sure you can see things. All right, here's Lockman leading off in the 7th. 1-0-0. 1-0-0 makes it a 3-0-0 makes it a 3-0. Struck him out. The catcher, Hoffman. 228. 228 right here, and that's a ground ball to second. 4-3. And the manager calls timeout. Is there? So going to send the Giants are going to send a pinch hitter to the plate. Okay, Wayne Terwilliger. That's a funny, hard to pronounce that. It's Terwilliger. Terwilliger is pinch hitting for the pitcher. That's what that dot means there. That means it was a pinch hitter right there. Okay, here we go. Nuxall. 667. He likes that one. 667, 667. And that's a ground ball to short. Picked up, thrown over 6-3. 0-0-0. Twirlinger goes back to the dugout. And Nuxall's still on the mound, folks. Okay, the new pitcher for the Giants is going to be Windy McCall. He's got a stamina of 2. Okay, so let's see how we get this one going here. This is the bottom of the 7th. He's facing Roy McMillan. 327, 327, and there's an infield hit. Another infield hit from them. My goodness, that's the 4th one this game. Those guys must be pretty slow in this infield today. We might have to be looking to change some stuff up and if we lose this game. Here's Gus Bell, even if we win the game. 345. Fly out the left. Ted Kluszewski got a single his last time up. Ted's got lots of power. Facing the left, he's a little tough. 633 makes it a 638. And that's a fly out to center. And here comes Rocky Bridges. 252. 252 is a ground ball to second. Picks it up, throws it over to first, and that is 3. 1 hit, no runs, and stranded 1. Top of the 8th. Joe Nuxall's still in there, even though he's got that +1. That could end up hurting him. Top of the 8th. And we're going to have Don Mueller leading off top of the order. Don is 0 for 3. First 3 guys in the lineup, 0 for 3. 212. 212. versus the lefty. No, versus the lefty. He draws the walk. That's what they need, base runners. And that's a +2. Bullpen is very active right now. Hell dark. Yeah. What am I doing here? I don't know what I did with that last guy, but I hope I didn't mess it up. But anyway, he's got the walk. Here we go. Hell dark. 6-0-0. 6-0-0 struck him out. Oh, and they had 10 for each level of pitcher fatigue, so 620. Needs to pop out the short. Monty Irvin. Oh. 653, so makes it 673. They're getting really close to getting one. And there's a blue single, folks. Blue single, less than 2 outs, and we're going in one base. And the manager has called timeout as he makes his way to the mound. That's +3. So the Reds are sending their closer out. He's only got a stamina 1, hoping he can get a 2 inning. You probably saw I wrote these first 3 guys in the wrong inning before it is the 8th inning. And here's Willie Mays, runners on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. The closer on the mound, righty versus righty here. 197. 190. And that's a bloop double. We're going to get a run. Bloop double with less than 2 outs becomes a double. Let's see. Runners advance 2 bases. So we're getting a little crowded here. He scores. He's going to third. Willie ties the ball game up with a bloop double, and that is a blown save, folks. Okay, and here comes Hank Thompson. Runners on the corners now with only 1 out. 296, and it's versus a lefty. We are going deep to right. Okay. Hank Thompson's power is a 6. Because of the wind, we're going to reduce it to a 5 because it's -1. And now we're going to go to the deep chart. We did adjust for temperature. Okay, -1. There's nothing on the temperature. That's because of the wind. So we're going to roll these 2 and add it to his 6. And we're going deep to right. 8, that's a 14, and that 14 is a right there, folks. That is a sac fly, and runners on second and third advance, and the Giants have just taken the lead. Wow. Timely hitting there. Giant fans back in New York are having a heyday watching this right now. Okay, there's still only 1 out. Oh, no, there's 2 outs and run around third. Davey Williams. Let's get some insurance, they're saying. 647. 647. This is going to be an out, I'm pretty sure. And that's a ground ball to the pitcher. Picks it up, puts it over there. 1-3. But we had 2 hits, scored 2 runs, stranded 1. Okay, it is now 4-3, going into the bottom of the 8th. Okay, Wendy McCall back out on the mound. And he's facing Stan Plios. Dan is 2 for 3 in the game. This is Wendy's second inning. After this, he's fatigued. Probably see a closer coming in. 264. 264. It makes it and he's a righty, so it makes it a 564. So we're checking the shortstop. Eldar, 564. 564, and that's a base hit to go through into the hole in the left. Well, they're going to try to beat this one back again. Here comes Jim Greengrass. 1 on, nobody out. Fans all excited here in Cincinnati because we want to come back. They're really rooting it on. 409. 409, and he draws the walk. We got runners on first and second. Go figure this game out. Wow, what a game we've had. And here's Smokey Burgess. Bullpen is active. Smokey Burgess. He's got power. 270. 270 makes it in his versus. I keep forgetting it versus the 270, so that makes it a 530. Okay, so we're going 530. We're checking the first baseman, which is Lockman. And this is a 0, which is 0 in this game. Oh, it's dark. Oh no, the first baseman's Lockman. Okay, and his range is 5, so that is going to be an out at first base. Let me see how to road that. Wow, that turned into a double play. Wow, that is big. So we're going to go 3-6-3 DP. Wow. Okay, they've got a pinch hitter coming in. Timeout. Okay, we got we got 2 outs, runner on third, and here's the pinch hitter, Wally Post. Righty versus the left-handed pitcher. 110. One makes it a 310. Makes it a 310. Struck him out. Big strikeout. Okay, so they got 1 hit. Score done. And stranded 1. So we are going to go to the top of the 9th. On the mind now for the Reds is Johnny Klipstein. And the first batter he's going to face is Whitey Lockman. Then the catcher and probably a pinch hitter. 440. That's a ground ball to second. 4-3. Comes Bobby Hopp. .497. And he is a righty. Oh, struck him out. Okay, and they're going to send a pinch hitter up. Bullpen is active. What the back? It's Dusty Rhodes coming to the plate here. And we got a lefty versus the right-handed hitter or right-handed pitcher Klipstein with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 397, 397, and there's a base hit to left. Top of the order coming up here, folks. Don Mueller. And we got to let's do it this way, see if we can get it all in here. Okay, Don Mueller, 2 outs, runner on first. I'd like some insurance. 388, 388. And that's a base hit, and the runner's going to third. They're going to try to get that insurance run. Okay, and here comes Al Dark. Al's over for the day. He says, I'm due. 2 outs, runners on the corners. 326, 326. And there's an infield hit, and a run scores. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you go figure that with these infield hits this game? So Dark, and they got an insurance run. Here's Monte Irvin. Monte singled his last time up and scored. 372. 372, and he draws. No, that's an error on the shortstop, and all the runners are going to advance. We're E6. Reds falling apart right here in the 9th. It's a big opportunity here for Willie Mays, folks, to just blow this wide open. Willie is 3 for 4. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 167. Once, and he was the walk in the run scores. Oh my goodness gracious! Another RBI. Hank Thompson, Clipson just cannot get this third out. And 229. 229. There it goes. 6 balls. Ground ball to short, picked up over the first, 6-3. But what did we do this time? The hits. 1, 2, 3 hits. 2 runs. And 3 stranded. So it is now a 6-3 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Giants have their closer, Marv Grissom coming to the plate here. Face the top of the order and the top of the 9th, or bottom of the 9th. Johnny Temple. Johnny's 3 for 4 in the game. They need him to get it started. 550. So it's the third baseman they're looking at. Hank Thompson. So it's 551. 551, and that's a ground ball to third, and he is out of there. Roy McMillan. Roy is 1 for 4. Cincinnati fans are very despondent here. That's the third baseman again. This is 556. Five, 5-6, and that's another ground ball to third. 5-3. 2 down. Giants 1 out away from advancing to play the winner of the AL, whoever comes out of there. And here's Gus Bell. And Gus is 1 for 4 today. 328. 328, and there's an infield single. Wow, another one. That doesn't surprise me. So they're keeping it going. Have life. Here's Big Klazuski. Ted is 1 for 4. When the game is over, I'll do a pause, and then I'll come back and give you talk to you a little bit about the stats and the pitchers and things like that. 309. 309 struck him out. That is the game. Be back. Okay, Giants were to win that one to advance to the finals, and they won it 6-3. They had 12 hits. They scored 6 runs, and they stranded 8. Joe Nuxhall got the loss, and Freeman, their closer, got a blown save on that one. For Cincinnati, they had 12 hits. They only scored 3, but they stranded 10. For the Giants, Wendy McCall got the win, and Merv Grissom got the save as their reliever. And so that finishes up that round, and this is going to be the New York Giants right here. In the best of 7 series against the winner of this one. Baltimore is up 2-1. Keep an eye out for that one. SoCal Sabre saying take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.